있어 외로운 그 발걸음 It's a long voyage 정처 없이 떠돌다 어딘가엔 닿을까 봐
Okay.
Greetings, Commander.
Now it's time to go to the Citadel. Let's talk.
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
Thought you'd be more
Fairly,
concerned about Edie.
normal.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I do not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels.
Uh-huh.
Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything.
Uh-huh.
But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy is being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Put it on the map.
Adding it now, Commander.
Pretty competent. So we're gonna go to the lab.
I want you to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Okay.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Right.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
He's gonna try and shoot people.
No!
This is Commander
Couldn't have
Shepard.
him
I
kill
need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, Edie. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You just shot your boss. He's dead. Why?
After you arrived, it was dark, cold, like I was somewhere else. That one?
take a good look. You did that. You pulled the trigger and killed him.
No. No! I couldn't have.
But you did.
No! I'm not a murderer!
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
He dead
Get him
now.
over to the clinic, see if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed.
Of course it did.
But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It
All right.
appears we were meant to be that assistance.
I see Bryson's point. Anything capable of bringing a Reaper down is worth finding.
I mean, hey,
Despite
what if we
potential
could reason
dangers
with it?
posed, I would agree.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
Mm-hmm. Her little character picture down there kind of sucks. Okay. Good to know.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
Sure.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Alright, an actual investigation. Interesting.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results on the galaxy map program.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Hmm.
Is this Prothean?
Yes. I believe Dr. Bryson and Liara would have had much to discuss.
I bet.
Can you add a search filter for locations known to have Prothean ruins or artifacts?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Well, let's keep looking. The Thorian.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding the search filter now.
Alright. But we gotta find a logic behind it. There's still one more filter that we could get, so we're gonna get that other filter. Make sure we have all the information this time.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands.
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart.
Where's the body? Where's the body? Cranial trauma. That means better headshots.
Sovereign. Vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy? By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
The key is written on there right there.
Well, take a look at that.
65.816.17.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander,
The Leviathan of Dis. He's like, you suck.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Adding it now.
Alien sightings?
Couple
Based on the
correlative
search
points.
results, Garneau is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Reaper activity.
That narrowed it down to 3.
possibilities.
Prothean artifacts.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant. 3 possibilities.
Alrighty. 3 possibilities it is. With each game, they get more and more restrictive of what you can do on the Citadel. It's kind of redonkulous, to be honest.
Hey, all you skinny choppers. Get drunk or get dancing.
Well, that's purgatory. This is an elevator.
No proof, no arrest. They filed for arrest last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Cerberus bastards had him.
Hey, you ready to get this party started?
She's gonna be in a VIP section somewhere. She's not gonna be with the plebes. I think I saw a VIP section that was separated outside. Guess not. Oh, there she is.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Arya, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
I see. And now you've been processed. Is there anything else?
Nothing. Thank you.
Anytime.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard? I guess
It
there's
was fine.
one rule on the Citadel, huh? I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
If it were me, I'd want revenge.
Glad to see we think alike. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting.
Right.
It's in my interest to help you.
Sure.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all 3 groups. I just need you to close the deals.
Yeah.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you?
Probably.
It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later. Look who's here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
Shooting.
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Alrighty. So Bradley is our first real lead. So we're going to do that first.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One
Commons.
moment, please.
This is probably where we have a store.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I think I'm ready to end it with him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the bit, if we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions.
Council, these galaxies about money. Haven't you heard the news from Palaven?
That's what your army is for. Nothing's going to reach the Citadel.
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon. If you can help.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk Fine.
Oh, hey, there's a couple stores here. Awesome.
No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons.
So if I keep going this way, I'll hit a store.
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic
Selling now
services.
would be unwise.
The Reapers took our culture.
I'm aware
when
of
they
what's
took our
happening.
world.
Offload them into the Motan cluster.
Charity and forgiveness of
And then
debts.
I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
Of course, the Book of Plenix.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Whoa.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Even talks to fish when you're not around.
Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Interesting.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Anti-synthetic rifle.
Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties. Elkos Combine. If it exists, we carry it. Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
We'll see what the other shops have to offer.
And Orion's always buying mods for his shotgun.
The one he's
Maybe I spoke too soon about them limiting. Because, I mean, now this is about as big as it was in the first game, so...
Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Indra.
All goods have been marked down with our special
Fully automatic. Blah.
Proceeds from all purchases go to help our men and women serving in the Alliance.
For the best in the business, come to Casa. For the best in the business, come
Thank you
to
for
Casa.
shopping at Casa Weaponry.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was
Objective
running
reality
scenarios in
absolutely
my head
exists.
to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me.
Told
but he has
ya.
not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see.
She's like, I have a body.
There are a
It's
number
time
of
to fuck that
pharmaceuticals I
guy.
could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Okay. So that weirdness aside...
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe the war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
Welcome to Agor Munitions.
Scopes are good.
Agor Munitions, for deals you never see coming.
Our customer service specialists are always interested in purchasing new technology.
Remember, all purchases made by me. Welcome to Cypertine Armory.
Interesting.
All Citrine Armory products include a lifetime guarantee for performance. See our extranet site for details.
High velocity barrel, huh?
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices.
Hmm.
That's Cypertine.
Better against armor.
Proceeds from all sales go to help the troops on Palaven.
Professional grade equipment at reasonable prices. That's Cypertine.
The scope uses a rangefinder that adjusts to keep the target in proper proportion to the shooter.
Products include a lifetime guarantee for
That's really nice. I'm buying it.
extranet site for details. We appreciate your visit.
Report as AM Trading Limited.
I'm not spending all my money, but yeah, I'm spending a good deal of it because
We must find a way to stabilize the heating units